This is Mount Marvellous. These are the rambly babblings of a middle-aged man. Because this is Bunsy's Vlog! Hurrah!
Here we are for another anti-vlog. The anti-vlog. Welcome to the anti-vlog. Where I give you my ill-informed lack of opinion, really, I guess, on stuff. Because, I don't know. Maybe I'm that generation that doesn't really have an opinion. Anyway, I was sent an email. An actual email from a real person. Yep. Dave12657. Because emails generally now, you can't just be called Dave, can you? Because someone's obviously got that. Probably someone called Dave, unless someone who just doesn't like people called Dave and is nicked the email address, so no one called Dave can, be called Dave at Hotmail or whatever. But yeah, so anyway, Dave, followed by the number, which I've forgotten, sent me an email and said, "What's your opinion on sport? You don't look like a particularly sporty fellow. Do you support any kind of sport or sports?" Don't really care, to be honest. No, I don't care. I mean, football. Oh, the beautiful game, eh? Football. Oh, marvellous football, isn't it, eh? Football. Oh, a game of two halves, game of 4 quarters, game of 8 ninths. Football, goalposts. I don't know anything about football. I know there's 2 goalposts. And I know that David Beckham used to play it when he wasn't busy wearing perfume. And, but I know nothing about it. And I don't really understand why people get so excited about sport. I mean, I work with someone. I'm not going to say their name, because that would be a bit unfair. But they get really, really irate when people slag off, their football team. Now, I shouldn't say who their football team is. Manchester United. You know who you are. But they get really irate when people sort of go, "Whoa, Manchester United, eh? Oh dear, Manchester, eh? Oh, you support them? Oh, you don't even live in Manchester, do you? Manchester, oh, what do you like that Rooney? Hey, that Rooney, oh, Rooney, oh, Rooney, he's rubbish, isn't he? He's rubbish, he don't know which end of a football to kick, does he? He don't know which corner of a football to kick. He's rubbish. He's rubbish. He's well past his sell-by date, and his wife, that colon woman, she's not much better. But he gets really upset if someone slags off Manchester United, and I just think to myself, I don't get it. I don't get why anyone gets so upset about football, and he also gets upset if his team lose. And then, someone goes, "Oh, don't worry about it. It's only a game, innit?" And he's like, "No! It's not only a game! It's not! How can you say it's only a game? It's football! Football's more than a game! It's a way of life!" He just gets really upset. And I think to myself, it's all very well. I can understand someone wanting to play it, running about a bit, kicking a ball around. Probably a bit of fun. But I don't quite understand why people get so upset about it. And I know thousands and thousands of people are going to email me, calling me a beeping beeper, or maybe a beep. But, why do people get so upset about sport? And why do people get so excited about it? Like, when I was at school, I'll tell you a story, right? When I was at school, I absolutely hated doing games. And, but for some reason, I was brilliant at throwing a basketball in the little hole. Yeah, brilliant at it. But I was so good at it because I was tall that I never actually had to run. So my games teacher hated my guts. He really did. He hated me because I would stand at the other end of the basketball court, wait for the ball to come to me, which strangely it did every sort of 30 seconds. Because my team knew I was going to get the basketball in the little hole. Wait for it to come to me, and then people be bang, bang, try and get out my hands, and I'd just do that because I was quite tall. I'll bend down, so, you can imagine it was up here, And all these little people would be trying to beat me and kick me, and I'd be like, get off! And, you know. And the games teacher was like, whoa, run with the ball! You got to run with the ball here! It's a game, run with the ball! You know, you fool! God, you're never going to get thin, you know, run with the ball. How are you meant to score for your team? At which point I go, pardon? How are you meant to score? You've got to score. You're not supposed to stand there, you muppet. Oh, score. Oh, sorry, sir. At which point I would go, and it would go in the basket. I would annoy the hell out of him. And that was the joy I got, really. It wasn't actually in winning the game, which my team always won, and I always got picked first. Yeah, but it was just, you know, winning the game by not making any effort. Because that's, you know, it's a great thing, isn't it? Yeah? And my games teacher would go to me, oh yeah, but you'd be great. Imagine how great you could be at basketball. You could be in the school team. You could be the best person in the school team if you ever made any effort at sports. And I go, well, why? The school team's rubbish. I'm already better than them. Come on, please. I don't know why I'm putting on that voice, because I didn't go to a public school. I'm from Dorset. You know, everyone's sort of like, all right, we don't know why you bothered. You know, because you know, and my mate would talk like that. There you go. We don't know why you talk like that, because you know you're just winding up, sir, aren't you? You're winding him up. He's going to give you detention, and you know what's it all for? Why don't you just join the school team? And, you know, everyone will be happy. You do really well. Loads of birds might like you. They didn't. Never been that popular with girls. Always had the odd, you know, girlfriend. But, yeah, sport, to be honest, I don't think it's going to help you get, you know, popular with women. So, yeah. So, never really got into sport. The games teacher hated me even more the day I hit the hockey ball too hard and it snapped in half. But that's another story. Sport, don't get it. Thanks for listening. Bye.